your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. Also brought to you by the City of Richmond Fire Department. Remember, October is Fire Safety Month. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Well, welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Thursday, October the 27th. I'm just fresh back from the Halloween hoedown. There was a ton of people down there, Randy.
Did you get a bunch of candy? Did you bring me a bunch of candy?
I have some candy. I got some.
Oh, good.
Got some M&M's.
That doesn't help me out.
Reese, I can just send them to you over there. You just come get them to me. But man, that was a huge crowd down there. I was down there taking some pictures for the news department, and lots of kids, and hadn't had it in 2 years, and people were ready for it because I've never seen that many people downtown in my life. Wow. All the parades we've ever had down there, that was great. So,
holy smokes!
Lots of cute kids. I have lots of pictures up here in a little bit. Once we get done with this, I'll throw a bunch of them up on Facebook and everything. So, but a great time was had by all, and I hope all those people that had booths set up had lots of candy because there were lots of kids down there.
And you know why you were down there, right?
Why is that? There it is. I have dirty shoes. Call me the dirty shoes, man.
I know why your shoes are always so dirty, because you're everywhere.
I work so much. Yeah. Well, before I went to the the Halloween hoedown, I went down to Berea to talk to Coach Frank Parks of the Berea Community Football Team. Like I said, all week long we've been breaking down each game, each of the Friday night games one by one here. And so tonight it's the Berea Community Senior Night matchup with Jellicoe, Tennessee. And, of course, Berea coming off a somewhat disappointing loss last week. They were obviously hoping to if they'd beaten Frankfort last week, they'd have a home game in the first round of the playoffs. That didn't happen. 44-26 loss on the road. But still a lot to celebrate here. 10 seniors on this team. And it'll be their night to be honored and go out there in Dewerson Stadium one last time. Maybe not the last time. If they win a first round playoff game and some things happen, maybe they could have another playoff. They could have a home playoff game at some point. Probably not likely, but it is a possibility. But still, probably the last home game for these seniors. So we had a chance to have a nice long conversation with Coach Frank Parks Jr. So here's what he had to say about the matchup with Jellicoe, Tennessee on Friday night.
We're here at Berea Community High School with football coach Frank Parks Jr. Pirates getting set for a senior night matchup with Jellicoe, Tennessee on Friday night. Appreciate your time, Coach.
Appreciate you coming by.
You got 10 seniors on this team, some guys that have been in this program for a long time, and unless you guys are able to pull off an upset in the playoffs, it's probably going to be their last home game, so I know it's going to be a special night for everybody.
Yeah, it is. Anytime you have senior night, those guys came through the program and gave their all. It's a special night for those guys to be able to play that last home game in front of the fans and their families, so it's going to be a special night for those seniors.
Yeah, really the heart and soul of this program for a long time. Logan Abney, Jason Jason Coburn, Joe Collins, Jamel Cruz, Isaiah Dorsey, Peyton Jones, Ashton Music, Cody Roberts, Billy Strife, and Ty Thompson. Just kind of, you've had those guys for 2 years now. Just kind of give me some reflections on that group and what they mean to you, the program, and everybody here.
Well, when I first got here, I told them they kind of was with a couple of the other things from last year was pretty much the foundation, and it was a larger group. Some of them took it extra years, so that was the kind of the group that kind of got us going in the right direction, and bought into what we was brought in here as a staff, as far as where we wanted this program to go. So, it was a very good group of guys, and they do anything you ask, and they're a special group.
Yeah, done some special things, and hopefully do some special things more. I mean, playoffs in 2 weeks, but before that, you got Jellicoe in here on Friday night, and it's become an interesting little rivalry with Jellicoe. I mean, you guys are 100+ miles apart. We're in another state, but you guys have played them just about every year here recently, and it's become a good little rivalry.
Yes, it has. Last year we went down there and had a hard-fought victory. We had several touchdowns called back, but kids kept playing and came away with the victory. So, we're looking for this game as a great way to enter into the playoffs. We preached about cleaning up some things and really executing at a high level and kind of revving up for the playoffs, which, we pretty much take as a new season. And, the goal has been 1-0. We're focusing on this game this week, but it's also, kind of get that momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah. When you play a team like Jellicoe out of state, it's kind of hard to get film and stuff. I know they played Lynn Camp, so I don't think you're able to get that film. It's kind of hard to scout out a team that far away in a different state, different setup down there.
Well, every team, a lot of teams on huddle, so you train for 2 films, and if you get lucky, you may be able to grab another film there, but it ain't been too difficult. We went back a little bit of last year's film and looked at the 2 films that they sent us this year, so we got a pretty good idea of what they want to do and what things we need to do to stop them offensively and things we can take advantage of with our offense. So, we have studied them, and I think we got a good game plan together. Now it's just time to go and execute. Yeah,
they're 0-8, but they had some close losses. They played Lynn Camp tough. So probably a lot better than that record would indicate.
Yeah, I always tell our guys, every week's a new week. You really focus on the week ahead. You don't look back, because there's nothing you can do to change it. You can't overlook anyone, because anyone goes there get beat on any given Friday, a couple turnovers here and there. You give people a little life and a little extra motivation and confidence. So you got to really go out there and just really try to play a clean game of football and execute at a high level and really take care of business and do the things that you've been taught throughout the week.
Yeah, and said don't like to look back too much, but what positives do you take out of the game last week up there at Frankfurt? And you guys came up on the short end, but you had a great game, so I'm sure there's some positives to take out of that.
Well, we went down early. You had a couple fluke plays, and we actually battled back, got to 23-20 with a chance to get a stop. We had all the momentum, and we kind of just take advantage of that opportunity and kind of, went south a little bit. 2 costly turnovers that really aided them in the score total. But defensively, we actually played well for the most part. The situations we was put in defensively, we had some opportunities that we didn't take advantage of offensively. But I was proud of the way they fought back and got it back into a 1-score game. And you get that stop, you're probably looking at a different ball game. But couple had a blown coverage, a penalty here, and it was really one of those games that we didn't play clean enough to win, even though we had a chance in the 4th quarter to take the lead. We just had a lot of mental mistakes, a lot of errors that helped them continue to move the chains when we had them stopped. Even that first series, a couple times we had them 4th down and we had a face mask penalty, and then we had a ball knocked down, and it's one of the oddest plays you will see in a long time when a guy was able to catch that ball off a couple tips. So, it's just one of those things that, when you go on the road, you really got to execute and play some football, and just everyone do their job. And I think, we didn't play as well we had the previous weeks, and I think it cost us early.
Yeah. Are you surprised people still keep kicking to Umel Cruz? I mean, it's like, I think it's 4 or 5 return touchdowns this year, but people haven't gotten the memo yet, right? Not to kick it, which is good for you guys.
You get a couple of them tried not to and kind of slipped up, and we moved them a little bit and was able to take advantage of it. He was able to catch it, and the guys on special teams did a great job blocking, gave him that seam, and once he can get out and open, he's hard to bring down, and he got that speed. So you guys did a great job in the kick return game, and you couldn't do it without those guys out there blocking for him as well.
That's right. All right. Senior night, 7:30 Friday here, Berea in Jellicoe, Tennessee. Good luck, Coach. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach, for taking the time to talk to us down there today. And this should be a fun night down at Dewerson Stadium. I do believe our friend Ricky Elkins will be over there covering that game for us. Me and Randy will be at Madison Central with the tailgate show, and as they take on Southwestern in a big show down there, and Madison Southern up at Franklin County. And of course, like we said, yesterday we previewed Central Southwestern, and the day before that we previewed Southern and Franklin County. So if you want to go back and watch those, they're on our Facebook and YouTube and all over the place. RichmondRegister.com and all that good stuff. So, but it is the thing with Berea and Jellicoe is very interesting. I mean, they've met 4 times since 2017, basically, except for the 2020 season. The game got canceled, but they've played each other quite a bit, and it's interesting that really have no connection between the schools, but they've kind of picked up each other and played against each other quite a bit. But Jellicoe is 0-8 on the season. They have played one other Kentucky team. They lost to Lynn Camp 20-14 on August 19th. Last year, as Coach mentioned there, it was a 13-7 win for the Pirates down in Tennessee in a game that had quite a few touchdowns called back and some questionable penalties. But kind of how it goes when you go on the road in high school football. You don't usually get too many calls. But last week in that loss to Frankfurt, it was Umel Cruz with 3 touchdowns. Of course, another kickoff, another punt return for a touchdown. He had an 81-yard touchdown run, and then he also scored on a 72-yard run on the final play of the game. But a couple of big interceptions for touchdowns there against Frankfurt really hurt the Pirates. And Berea will go into the postseason as the number 3 seed, and they will play Dayton up in northern Kentucky on November the 4th. So full slate of action in the final week of the regular season high school football tomorrow night. So once again, Southwestern at Central, Jellicoe at Berea, and Madison Southern at Franklin County. So that's what we got for you. A couple other notes to pass along. EKU soccer picked up a 1-0 win over Kennesaw State in the ASUN tournament on Thursday night. They'll move on to the semifinals and have to face the number 1 seed Liberty on Sunday. We've had some more accolades roll in for local high school soccer players. Madison Southern's Claire Kress and Rue Limmer, along with Madison Central's. Geez, there's so many of them. I can't remember now. Sam Hughes were all named second team All-State. So congratulations to everybody. And Wyatt Stewart, the pole vaulter from Madison Central, the senior over there, he has committed to South Dakota. So a lot of stuff going on. So, Randy, you got any candy? Candy today? There you go. There's going to be nothing left for the kids in your neighborhood when they come to your house.
I'll throw it out.
Just throw it out. Well, yeah, a couple of years ago, here's a funny story for you. A couple of years ago, I was at the EKU football game on Halloween night. I fell and busted my knee.
Oh, I remember that.
And so I get back to the house, and my family's all gone. And so I have to go out there and hand out candy. And I put on a pair of shorts, and my knee is just gushing blood. And so these kids are coming up to my garage, and I just left the bucket there, and I'm like, here, just get it yourself. I said, I don't want to touch it. It's just blood. And then they probably thought it was a prop or something. They
probably thought it was a fake leg.
Yeah, or something. There's blood just running down my leg.
That's funny.
And the Colonels lost the game, too. It really sucked. It was really crappy.
That's right. You fell, busted your leg. I remember that.
Kids got a lot of candy. Too. Kids got candy, so it's okay. They're happy. No permanent damage except to my pride, so it's okay. So
you struggle back to the house to think of the kids.
That's right.
Because you know why, Nathan? You know why?
Why is that? Put that up there again. There you go. never gets old, does it? No,
It doesn't. I love that.
All right. Well, you can show it tomorrow on our tailgate show, 6:30 over at Madison Central as they take on undefeated Southwestern. That'll be a big game as far as RPI ranking for Central goes. And of course, Madison Southern still, I think, mathematically can finish as the 2 seed in their district if they win. West Jessamine loses and Collins loses. It would be tough, but I think they still could mathematically finish second. So lots of stuff on the line tomorrow. And, of course, Central and Berea, both last home games of the regular season. So senior night's there for both those teams as well. So look forward to it, man.
Cool. I can't wait. And the weather is going to be good. Perfect football weather.
Yeah, it should be good out there. And should we play, was it the Halloween Hoop Fest or a Halloween Hoedown? Should we play some kind of scary song?
Some Halloween, the Monster Mash or something. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I know they were playing songs down there. And they were playing.
Really? Okay.
They played Time Warp from Rocky Horror.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, cool.
Time Warp.
Yeah.
Do the Time Warp again.
Let's do it. Time Warp.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Takes its toll. But listening closely.
Good night, everybody. I don't know why anybody watches our silliness, but thanks for watching, folks.
Yes, thanks for watching.
We'll see you tomorrow night. 6:30 tailgate show at Central. Stop by and say hello. I remember.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. Also brought to you by the City of Richmond Fire Department. Remember, October is Fire Safety Month. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.